Hello everybody and welcome back to Traversing Food, where today we're going to be checking out this Norwegian Arctic Field ration, muesli with berries. I've never had one of the breakfast rations before. I think there's about 5 of them, and this one just sounded really good. A little bit of info about it. It's 323 grams. We have 1,349 kcals, 48 grams of fat. 22.1 grams of that is saturated fat, 171 grams of carbohydrates, 100 grams of sugars, 20 grams of fiber, 55 grams of protein, and 1.9 grams of salt. Yeah, if anybody watched my video from the other day, yeah, this is one of the 3 or 4 that made it through customs. I had a box that got ripped up, but, well, at least this one made it. But let's open this up, check it out. That was loud. Okay. First up, we got a cranberry protein bar. Got dark chocolate, 60%. A hot chocolate powder. I've had these before. They're pretty good. They're not really a dark chocolate. They're more of a sweet chocolate. Got some peppermint chewing gum, a Polder Mill Colombian freeze-dried coffee. Those are always good too. I'm going to mix my coffee and my hot chocolate together. We have a disinfectant swab, 70% ethanol. You can hear a little more. Got our spoon. Got some Nut Walker peanuts, honey flavor. I love Nut Walker peanuts. Still trying to find them on eBay, or not eBay, but Amazon. We have a taste of peach energy drink. I always seem to get the peach. I see a lot of other people got lemon. Got our little bag. And last but not least, our breakfast. Mueslis with berries. And vacuum sealed really well. Plenty of time on this. It's got there's plenty of life left on this. It's good till October 2021. And let's see, am I going to need cold or hot water with this? It says just add water up here. Oh, I am sure I will find something somewhere. But anyway, let's see what's in this really quick. Got our muesli, which is whole grain wheat, oats, corn flour, wheat flour, sugar, whole grain rye, stone ground oats, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, salt, wheat bran, maltodextrin, malt extract, powdered milk, coconut, soy protein, and sugar. It don't sound too bad at all. But yeah, I notice the fill line's a lot lower than the regular main meals. But yeah, let me get my tray. We'll get started. Okay, here's everything ready to go. Since the breakfast only takes like 3 minutes, I'm going to get our drinks ready first. But I know in one of my videos the other week when I had a little chat, I was going to start my little In the Kitchen series. I was going to start off with Thanksgiving pizza, which I make the last few years with all my leftover Thanksgiving items from dinner. Which everything went great. I was trying a new way of I was trying a new setting on my camera for better quality, but my editing software didn't like it, so I changed up a few things, and when I went to get everything rendered, I had some flickering in the video. So when I went to render it back to the original settings, it stayed there, so the video is pretty much screwed up. But I did manage to pull a picture off of it. And yeah, it was damn good. But anyway, let's get back to this. I always add water to these energy drink pouches because there's something in them that's, I don't know, it's a little bit, moist. It's a little bit gummy. But yeah, Calls for, let's see here, 300 milliliters of water. Let me, let's see, there's the fill line. Put a nice little crease on there. That way you can see it inside the bag. Didn't crease it really well though. I've had the peach many times. Very good. And you see in there, you know, it's got, you know, it's just, a lot of it's stuck to the sides. I'll move that out of the way real quick. It's gusseted a little bit too, so it should stand up. See if I can see the line in there. There it is. Alright, there's 300. Fold this over a few times, give it a good shake. I can smell the peach from here. Okay, a little bit leaked. Now I'll clean it up here in a minute. Okay, get this opened up, and I was sitting there looking all over it. If it uses you know, being an Arctic field ration, you know, you probably use hot water. But only paying attention, it says right there 0 to 100 degrees Celsius. You're just basically freezing to boiling for Fahrenheit. See how well this is sealed. This smells really good. And it looks like the fill line is right at the top of the food, just like the main meals. So that's where I'm going to fill it up to. I'm going to get some hot water real quick. Get some for our coffee and hot chocolate mix. And some for our breakfast here. Let me see if I can do this without getting... Trying not to get in the way of the lighting or fog up the camera. So let's do it over here. Alright. Get our spoon out. I think I put in a little too much water, but we'll find out. Get this sealed up, if it's going to want to seal. Set it aside. Clean up our water. Yeah, I missed a little bit. Alright. Nope. And give our drink a little mix. Kind of fill that up a little bit too much. It'll be fine though. I've had this many times. Okay, check out our disinfectant swab. I just thought about something, which I'm sure a lot of people do out in the field. I wonder if I just made coffee and put the hot chocolate mix in with the muesli. Man, this is extremely wet. I'm sure you can see my fingers right through it. And it's dripping everywhere. That's why I'm not doing it over the tray. But being 70% ethanol, you know, it's dried up a little bit now. You know, they're a little flimsy, but you can't smell anything. Hands are already dry. I do enjoy those. Let's check out our peanuts, honey flavored. Love Nut Walker. And our cranberry bar, protein bar. Had this many times. Very good. Nice and sticky. I can smell the cranberries from here. Yeah, let's give this a taste. And I always think those are really enjoyable. You know, light cranberry flavor. It almost tastes like honey, but I believe it's a malt syrup. And oddly enough, I looked at the ingredients. The little crispies in there are listed as soy crispies, and it also has soy kernels listed. But you can't tell. It tastes really good. And check out some of our honey peanuts. That's one thing I like about these. They're not too sweet, they're not too salty. Still has a really good peanut flavor. One thing I do find kind of interesting, you know, these are honey flavored. I've had the barbecue, and I've had the standard roasted and salted peanuts. But the roasted and salted peanuts, they're like twice the size. They taste great though. Yeah, those are really good. Now our coffee and hot chocolate drink. Yeah, I love mixing those two together. Adding the coffee to this, it's now not as sweet and has like a mellow coffee flavor as more of an aftertaste. And our peach drink. Has a really nice peach flavor. I'm kind of disappointed in a way because the other two Norwegian rations that Customs took the mains out of, the energy drinks in those were lemon, and I have yet to try a lemon flavored. Maybe next time. But anyway, let's check out our muesli. Give this a stir. Looks like there's coconut. Yeah, there's coconut in there. Looks like I added a little too much water. And that's a lot of food. Wonder if I can get it all in a tray. Yeah, I can. Seriously, that's a lot of food. My goodness. But it looks really good. It smells great too. I'll give this a try. And I will say, this tastes really good. You really can't taste the fruit too much. I'd say the most that you can taste is the wheat and the oats and the coconut flakes. Also has a decent milk flavor. Yeah, this is really good. Very nice. Another thing I like about this is it's not overly sweet. I mean, it's not bland, but it seems like it has just enough sugar to make it very balanced. But like a lot of mueslis that I've had in the past, one thing I wish they would add is sunflower seeds or pumpkin seeds to give it a little bit of texture. And check out our chocolate bar, which I don't know why they add a chocolate bar to breakfast, but hey, I'll take it. And this has some bloom to it. Interesting pattern. I wonder if it's all the way through. Yeah, kind of is. I'm sure it'll taste fine though. And yeah, it tastes okay. You can tell it's a dark chocolate. A little bit sweeter than I would like. But the chocolate flavor is not very intense. I'm not saying it's bad, but I've had better. And we'll give our peppermint gum a try. Whoops. Trying to get away from me. And yeah, that gum's pretty good. I think this ration may have taken some heat damage though, because besides the chocolate being bloomed, the gum, as soon as you bit into it, it just crumbled. Took a little bit to come back together to, be like gum. But it has a pretty decent peppermint flavor. Doesn't last too long, maybe 5 minutes, but hey, that's long enough to do the job. But that's going to do it for this Norwegian Arctic field ration, muesli with berries. I actually think this is really good. I wish it kind of had more of a berry flavor. I do like coconut. Some people may not, but I think it's great. I think everything in this ration is really good. But I hope you enjoyed the review, and if you did, hit that like button, share with your friends, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.